Good morning, Johnson Learning Leopards. Today is Wednesday, April 29th. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for the moment of silence on level 0. All right, we have an exciting morning this morning to share with you guys, including an extra special guest who I will introduce in just a little bit. But before we move forward, I wanted to share some artwork that I got. I'm going to share it from one phone to my other phone. And this is a picture of Micah Morris and that his mom sent me, and a beautiful cardinal that he drew. And so when that gets here in the mail, I will most certainly put that up on my art wall. And then I also got some awesome, tons and tons of pictures from John Stinney, whose mom sent me. So here are some of his work that he's done on paper. And then so many, really, there's an awesome one of SpongeBob. And then some really cool chalk art that he also did that I wanted to share with you guys. So guys, thanks for reaching out to me and including me in your lives. I love to see the artwork that you guys are doing. All right, we have 2 birthdays today, and those birthdays are Levi Perry and Jennifer Timang. We hope you guys have a wonderful birthday. Even though we can't be with you, we are thinking about you. And we've got some responsible leopard leaders to share about today. From Miss Branson's class, Hatcher McDaniel has participated in every online class, meeting, and lesson. He is working hard on his learning packet and even wrote his teacher a letter. He's working incredibly hard at home and is such a responsible learning leopard. Great job, Hatcher. From Miss McKinney's class, Bowden Nelson shows responsibility when he completes his work from his exploration packet and shares it with Miss McKinney. Bowden and his family have used these assignments in creative, fun, real-life ways. Yay! From Miss Irwin's class, Stephen Brissett has been very responsible with his seesaw activities. If he doesn't understand something, he reaches out to me for help. He is taking responsibility for his work. And finally, from Miss Frickabaw's class, Drew Silvers has definitely shown responsibility with online learning. She is up early every day working on her assignments in Seesaw. She calls me to ask questions, and she attends our weekly hangout meetings. Great job, Drew. You are amazing. And I would say that all of these responsible leopard leaders are amazing. Good job, guys. All right, please join in reciting the Johnson Code of Conduct. As a Johnson Learning Leopard, I come to learn. I promise to roar by being respectful, open-minded, actively engaged, and responsible. I will always try my best. I got a little nervous there. I didn't want to mess up the code of conduct today like I did yesterday. All right, so we have 2 tiny field trips that we're going to do today. The first tiny field trip, we are going to go out and we're going to check on our baby bird nest situation. I wanted to share that when we looked at the bird's nest on Monday, excuse me, and I told you guys I didn't know what kind of birds they were. Miss Flowers emailed me a couple of options, and she said, you know what? She said, I really think they're finches. And so she showed me some pictures of finches, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's totally what they are. The males, and I'm going to show you guys here on my computer screen. This is the male finch. And that's the one that I really could see a lot out my window because they have just this beautiful red feather. And then the female is over here, and she's the one that whenever I walk out of my door, she flies out of the fern and the nest, because I think when I open my front door, it kind of scares her a little bit. So that is super cool. So we have some finches living in our fern front at the front porch. So we're gonna go check them out and see what the situation is with our nest today. We won't check every single day, but I found something extra special in it earlier, so I wanted to show you guys. So if you remember when we saw it on Monday, it had 1 egg, and now, I don't know if you can totally see it very well, but there are 2 baby bird eggs in there. So how fun is that? So we'll keep checking and monitoring that excuse me, over the next couple of days. And I have a feeling we will have some baby birds in there. And, we might need to have a baby bird naming contest or something, because we're going to watch these guys grow up. All right. Now for our tiny field trip, I am walking through my house, and we are going to go down into one of my basements. And you might see my porch here. We are a little bit messy right now because we're home so much and doing so much outside. But we are going to head. So I think I told you guys the other day my house was built in 1892 or 1893. And then there's an addition on it. And so we have this, what we call the old basement, which we'll take a field trip to on another day. But today we're going to take a field trip to the new basement, and we're going to see our other special guest that some of you probably know. But here he is. Here is our new basement. And this, if you've never met him, this is Mr. Thompson.
Hello.
So good morning, Mr. Thompson. How are you?
Good morning, Johnson family. I'm well. How are you? Welcome to my basement office.
This is Mr. Thompson's office. It's maybe not your typical office,
No,
but
this half is
but
the
this,
office.
yes, this is Mr. Thompson's office. So, Mr. Thompson, tell us what is your job? What do you do?
Well, I'm an architect, which some of you may know, but an architect is someone who designs buildings. And so design basically means you think of great ideas in your head about what a building wants to look like and all the things that are going to go in the building and who's going to use the building. And then you describe to contractors or builders how to build the building, and that can be done in a number of different ways, usually with a lot of drawing.
And Mr. Thompson, your firm, what are the typical buildings that your firm designs?
So my firm, VMDO Architects, we design schools actually, which
perfect.
is really exciting. So it's a lot of fun that my wife is a principal, and we get to share a lot of great ideas about what schools are.
Can you tell them what project you're working on right now and where it is?
Oh yeah,
this is really cool.
So I'm working on a really fun project with the Department of Defense, the United States Department of Defense.
Can I show them your screen? Is that okay?
Sure, yeah. And
so Mr. Thompson does a lot of work on his computer. I know he talked about designing and drawing things, but most of what they do is draw on their computer.
So this is a model of a school that I'm working on the design for in Korea. It's on a U.S. military base, and it's going to serve all of the students of the families that are serving in the military. So it's a really great project. It's really far away, but we're connecting with our fellow architects in Cincinnati, whom we're working with, and we're connecting with the owner of the building far distances away through Zoom and other means. So we can't physically be there, but we can convey ideas and describe their building to them with our ways of connecting virtually. So it's really exciting.
So they're doing a lot of video meetings just like we're doing. And last but not least, Mr. Thompson, anything you want to share about Mrs. Thompson, like what's a little known fact that the Johnson community might enjoy hearing? I know, right?
Well, I will share that Miss Thompson in college sang in an a cappella group. I don't know if anybody knows what an a cappella group is. It's a singing group that sings without instruments. And that's actually how I met Miss Thompson, because I sang in an a cappella group too in college. And we met just because we knew each other or knew of each other in our respective a cappella groups. And so we sang all throughout college as we dated. And that's another great reason why Miss Thompson loves to sing even today.
And last question, what do you love about having your kids go to Johnson School?
What do I love about it?
And here they are. There's the only one that goes to Johnson right now. Presley went to Johnson, and Miriam is going to come to Johnson.
Well, above and beyond the fact that, of course, it's wonderful that our kids get to go to the same school as their mom, who's the principal, and the fact that there are really great learning opportunities at Johnson, I would say that the "We Are Family" motto really rings true to me. I really feel that, particularly with the teachers who have taught our kids at Johnson and the whole Johnson family, that there's a lot of love for our kids, and I think that really goes a long way for the students at Johnson, all of you guys, and the families that are represented in this community. So I'm very thankful for that aspect of Johnson.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mr. Thompson. We will let you get back to your
you.
computer work.
Bye. Have a great
All
day.
right, friends, let's head back upstairs because I have a couple of other things that I want to make sure that I share with you today. I've got some good shout outs. And yeah, it is a beautiful day today. I think it's going to be nice and warm. And I am super psyched that we got to go on a little field trip down to my basement. And man, everyone's trying to get through this door at once. All right. Okay, so news you can use. I don't have any official news today except to say that I am cooking up some fun stuff for announcements for next week, so stay tuned for that. And our celebrity guest clue for today. So you guys remember our other clues were that she teaches every student in the school. She loves to read, and so today's clue is that she has 4 pets. She's got 2 cats, 1 bunny, and a hamster. And I had 2 students email in about their predictions yesterday, Alyssa Vasquez and Knox Trone, and both of them are predicting that our celebrity guest is Miss Flowers. So think about that new clue, make sure that matches with what you know about Miss Flowers, and then we'll have to see if you guys are right with your predictions on Friday. All right, shout outs go to Micah Morris and John Stinney for sharing their beautiful artwork with me. Thanks, guys. And another shout out goes to Alyssa Vasquez and Knox Trone for sending in their predictions about our celebrity guest. Thank you guys for staying connected and keep on being rock stars. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday and think about how you can roar today at your house or wherever you are. We love you and we miss you. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.